voice, you'll also be hearing from some phenomenal leaders from all over the country. So we are in our tip drill version of Pass the Ball. So I got 3 questions for y'all. Real quick, some housekeeping rules. If you're not speaking, please put your device on mute. And also try to take 2 minutes or less just to be courteous of the other participants so we can try to get as many success stories, if you will, that we can. All right. So with that being said, ladies and gentlemen, I got 3 questions for y'all. The first question is, team, how y'all feel?
Fired up.
All right, that
Fired up.
We're gonna rewind the Alpine on that one. Team, come off mute. How y'all feel?
Fired up.
Woo, that's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about. And what's up?
My income.
DJ, I hope you're on my heels. If not, I'll go to question number 4. Who gets a green sheet?
Get your green sheets. Everybody get your green sheets. Get your green sheets. Everybody get your green sheets. Get your green sheets. Everybody get your green sheets. Get your green sheets. Everybody get your green sheets.
That's what I'm talking about. Everybody get your green sheet. And remember, the dance is coming soon. Y'all gotta come up with the green sheet dance. So with that being said, ladies and gentlemen, I am going to take the ball. I know we got some good stuff going on over the weekend. We had people recruiting. We had people signing up for their exams. We had people putting in MBTs. So we growing. So with that being said, ladies and gentlemen, I'm gonna take the ball. I'm gonna pass it to somebody who I know she got a little busy this weekend. I saw something in the back office where she signed up for something. So hopefully she can come off of mute. She has been with us, I think, for about a month now under the great leadership of Tawana Tisley. Ms. Gaji, are you able to share with us this morning?
Good morning, team.
Good morning.
Hey, sis.
Morning.
Yep, I signed up to do my prep course for my license. So time to get ready, get busy.
Yes. Get busy with it. Well, who are you? Well, first of all, congratulations on taking that major step. The first major step was just signing up with Xperts and getting in business with your sister, which is a beautiful thing. It's always great to be in business with family. And who are you passing that ball to, Gaji?
I'm gonna pass the ball to.
Got a hand up.
Oh, let me see. Go back up. Oh.
I'll give you a hint. It's your
To
sister.
my teammate, Tawana Chisley.
Oh, good job, sis. I'm so proud of you for finally, making that step. We got this. We got this. So Saturday, I went to Three Brothers to grab some food, and this young man at the register was being so nice and friendly and talking to this older lady, and I was just watching them and listening, and I started getting in the conversation too. And I finally asked him, what does he do? What else does he do?
Mm-hmm.
and he told me he does coding.
Mm.
That's what he's getting into. And I said, well, after having a short conversation, I asked him, would he be interested in doing something else as well? He said, what is it? So I talked to him yesterday for about 15 minutes, just gave him a little bit of information, sent him the video, and the way he was speaking, he sounded like he was really interested in just jumping in. So I asked him to get on the call this morning.
Okay.
And I believe, he's using a different last name, but it might be Gabriel Holmes.
Yes. Hi. Good morning, guys.
Good
Hey,
morning.
good morning, Gabriel, and welcome to our village.
Yes. Sounds like a
So,
very wonderful community.
absolutely. So he just wanted to jump in today to see, I said, see the vibe. I said, we have a big culture, different cultures and within Xperia. And I think we might have a new teammate coming in.
Okay. Well, Tawana,
Yeah.
you just on some different stuff right now. You remember we used to always talk about the zone, Tawana, getting in that zone. Now you see what I'm talking about?
Mm-hmm.
You get in it, it's like you can't explain it if you haven't been there. You know what I mean? So I urge everybody to continue to do what you're doing. If you haven't made any big leaps and bounds as of yet, just don't give up. You're 3 feet from goal, because when it happens, ain't nothing you can do about it. Once it starts to happen, you just you just morph into this different being, if you will, this different type of energy. So Tawana, great job. And who are you passing that ball to?
I have one quick question though, because this was what was really piquing my interest. He said that he had to find Christmas gifts, New Year's gifts. Is that a new thing now? Like, what is that? You got to get New Year's gift for your.
So it's a tradition. Like my friends and I, Florida, started this year. Every first of the year, we just start off by gifting each other gifts to start the year.
Cool, man. Cool. Well, one thing, we actually have quite a few gifts that keep on giving over here. And long as you stay in the car and keep your ears to the ground, you'll know exactly what we're talking about soon enough.
Absolutely. That's the gift that you want to give for the new year. Big facts.
Absolutely.
All right. So let me pass the ball to Miss Wonder Woman Lacey Harrison. I know you had some phenomenal things working for you this weekend.
Good morning, everyone.
Hey, Lacey.
So this morning I'm just doing a lot of following up. I spoke with a lot of people on last week. I've been and we just been putting numbers together and trying to figure out, get to their monthly what they can pay monthly without putting them in a bind.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm excited about our VGO we have coming up next
yeah.
month.
Oh, you got to send me the details. If you can, send me and Takesha the details, and Meredith.
I definitely will. We securing the building right now. So we're going to make flyers because we're going to invite business owners, family, friends, and strangers. So we just want everybody in the building, and we're going to have some gumbo.
Ooh.
So
yeah, you're gonna be cooking, huh?
Yeah, we're gonna cook a little bit.
Cause that was part of the deal, remember?
Yeah, it definitely was, but that's a minor. That the gumbo, that's easy. We're gonna get y'all some real food.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, real quick, Lacey, if you can, how did this VGO come about? Because somebody made a challenge with you, huh?
Made a challenge.
You don't remember?
You made a challenge with me. You made a challenge with me. You said if I can get I think you say 30 people in the room.
30 people in the room.
That you would come down or whatever. So the thing is, we're gonna exceed that 30. We're gonna get at least 50 in the room because we're doing mine and Victoria Bells at the same time.
Nice. Nice. Well, me and Meredith will be on a flight coming directly to you on January 19th. That's Martin Luther King Jr. weekend.
Yes.
So we look forward to it. That's why I need the information so I can secure my flights, because I already know y'all gonna put those people in the room. So great job, great job, great job.
Yes. And the next day is the 20th. The 20th, we have an MLK festival out here. And we got the vendor. We're a vendor at that market, at that event. It's not a market, it's a nice event.
Cool. Well, we look forward to it. Meredith is over here championing you right now. She's beside me.
Yay. Hey girl.
So who you passing that
Yeah.
ball to, Lacey? Oh, were you finished? I'm sorry. Were you done?
Yes, I was done.
Oh, cool. Somebody had
And
their
I
hand up
see.
too.
Mm-hmm. So I'm gonna pass it to this gentleman. He always have some good news and a lot going on. Mr. Derek Halston.
Hey, great morning, champions, and happy Money Day. Great seeing everybody. First, I just want to give it back to you, Lacey, for just doing an awesome job all the time. Bear with me, I'm on the road coming back from my dad's house in New Jersey, helping him downsize because he's older. So it's been a lot of work. Anyways, we still kept it going. A number of things going on, money-making activities. I called every agent in my back office. And for some, they get abducted by aliens. Which is fine. I learned not to get upset because I found out that Verizon or T-Mobile, none of that works out outer space. So it's cool. But we did get a hold of a number of agents who either want to re-engage, the ones who are green. We're working on getting the ones appointed. Also, some got their first paychecks. So that is the biggest thing right there, is getting people their first paychecks, but really getting everybody engaged. And we're also pushing the convention. So I had my wife buy my birthday gift early, and that was my convention ticket. So,
Okay.
and then we're also putting together incentives for people that achieve certain amounts. I'm still working on it, but we're going to go ahead and gift them convention tickets. When I say we, it's myself and Nancy.
Okay.
But they gotta commit. They can't just achieve and not show up, right? We got to make sure that they get it. I don't know if it's going to be a reimbursement or whatever. But real quick, I'm excited because we just enrolled a young lady, Alba, out in California. She started out as a 15-minute conversation, went to a Zoom, went to a back office, and now she's got a team of 8 to 10 agents coming over starting this week.
Woo.
And then Arnalinda Hartman out in Wisconsin. And we're getting her appointment done. And then I have a personal mortgage protection client, Mr. Barrington Roche, for today. And that's it. So we're excited. I'm very excited about what's happening. Oh, got also another personal agent coming on board. I was telling him about the Latino explosion, and he's Mexican, so he loves the idea of the whole Spanish thing. And as
Okay.
we speak Spanish, and I'm like, yep, we're good to go. So anyway, that is all I got. And
Well, Derek,
I'm gonna give it.
hold on, buddy. We're gonna pull
Yes,
over
sir.
a little bit and unpackage some of this stuff. So you have a great way of making sure that you do a balanced caseload of activity. So like it's like if you were a basketball player, you're not just working on your layup, you're working on your free throws, your jump shot, your long range, your short range. And what happens is the activities add up and equal sliding into that zone. You know what I mean? You're always putting pressure on your business. You feel me? And so you just said that you got a team coming over, got a new agent that's signing up, you're putting in applications, man, you're doing all the right things. So I just appreciate you sharing with everybody, because those little nuggets sometimes are the missing pieces that people need. So thank you for sharing, Derek.
Thank you, Jock, for all you do, sir. Appreciate your leadership and for hosting the platform. So I'm gonna lower my hand and pass the ball. Any hands up, Uncle Jock, sir? I just pulled into my driveway. I see one. Nope, thought I saw one.
I thought I saw
I
one
do.
too.
Okay, so this gentleman here, I think we're on the same wavelength about being the next the next executive directors, no doubt about it. It is marked out. And this gentleman, I just love hearing from him. I know he's making a lot of things happen. He's experienced success in the past. So those are transferable skills that he's bringing here. And I'm not going to hold off any longer. Mr. Kamal, I'm going to go ahead and pass the ball to you, young man.
Appreciate that. Drive safe.
Thank you, sir.
Very honorable thing you're doing with your dad. And just, man, fired up, man, just hearing about what you got going in your business, Derek. Yeah, Facebook keeps saying we know each other. So if you see a friend request come by, I just want you to know that, yeah, we connected now. Awesome stuff, man. So let's see, this past week going into this week, I'm the next ED. Me and Derek gonna be going neck and neck, and we both have achieved because we're pushing one another. I have constantly recruiting, so I got a licensed agent who wants to see where she's from. She said that there's zero training, zero. And she asked the question. She said, "Well, how many meetings do you guys have? Is it one a month?" Yeah, we do have one a month, and one every semi-month, one a week, one a day, 2 or 3 a day. So she'll be excited for that. I really believe she's gonna come on. I have a client that I'll be wrapping up his application this week. It'll be $6,000 premium for that. I connected with someone who we've had business interaction before because I'm actually a PSC agent too, and she's in real estate, so I do home auto and all of that as well. But I was explaining to her the infinite banking, the family banking concept, because she sells to a lot of investors. Okay. And so, like, I've heard about it, but I haven't really heard about it. So I'm going to be meeting with her. I'm in Michigan. I'm running my other business, my Amazon delivery business right now. And so I'm going to be meeting with her face to face. And I'm going to explain that to her. I really do believe she's going to be very interested in that, to see how she can supersize her business revenues for herself and for her investors. So I really feel like something big is coming out of that. And just spoke with Dr. T. I'm always in touch with my ED, Dr. Teresa O'Day. And she was just whipping me into shape on some things I want to focus on, things I need to focus on. HPN University, if you're not utilizing that, I suggest you utilize that. I'm ready to pass the ball to a champion. Let me see who handles it.
Come on, real quick, buddy. We know you're gonna be the next ED, but keep doing what you're doing too, man, because the little things just add up. It's almost like I used to do or still do a brick training where we talk about just putting those bricks in place one by one, and you keep stacking those bricks, keep building your business, man, and you're gonna be ED before you know it.
I appreciate that. I appreciate that encouragement, Uncle Jock, especially from you. I'm gonna pass the ball to my ED's ED. Yeah. This gentleman always talks about his purpose and his why. And if you don't have that, none of this will even ever make sense. So I love how he champions that. Mr. Cole, Elijah Pye, please take the mic.
Good morning. Good morning. Thank you, Kamal. Really appreciate you every day, man. And let me throw in this challenge to you. I know you have claimed it, you have proclaimed it, you have pronounced it that you're going to be an ED. Whatever incentive that Dr. Teresa have given you, if you qualify for that ED by convention, I'm going to add to it. So it's up to you now.
I received that.
All right. And whatever incentive, whatever promotion, whatever thing she's gonna give you when you qualify for that ED, I'm gonna add one more to that.
I love it. I love it.
And then good morning again. Last year we for the convention in Canada last year, we had some great incentives. And that's why we have a lot of people last year in the convention. So this year, we're also promoting incentive we're going to share with our team, and those that qualified last year, trust me, I think some people got almost like $700, $1,500, because we threw out some great incentive last year for the convention, and we are doing the same this year. So I already bought 3 tickets for the convention, and I'm also challenging everybody to buy your ticket and buy 1 extra ticket, because you just never know who you might recruit close to that time that will be your champion, that you can give them that ticket to come to that convention. You can also use it as an incentive to bring them to that convention. And also that's going to be in the US. So we don't have to worry about international passport or anything like that. So it's a great opportunity. If not because of the convention, I won't be in the business today. So I want everybody to also take that very serious. Now, on my personal side, I did an annual review on Saturday with a client. And right after that annual review, this client sent me 2 referrals. And this is what happened. This is what happened. When you appreciate your client, right? He's not a member, he's just a client. And when I got his policy done, he said, look, nobody have ever explained IUL to me, and I understand it the way that I understand it now. I set up 6 accounts for him in his family, and he gave me a referral, and I set on that 6 account. And I told him, hey, I'm going to appreciate you, but the appreciation is going to come after 1 year of the policy. Because if the client keep the policy, right, I don't want to give you any appreciation, the client have a chargeback. So it's your responsibility to tell the client, I love this, keep it, so that you can get your incentive at the end of the 1 year. And he did. So after the annual review with him, right, and then I sent him that incentive, was like, wow, this is awesome. He appreciated it. And I said, hey, I'm going to send you more referrals. So he sent me 2 right away. And I'm also waiting for an appointment in Nebraska, like I said earlier. I'm waiting for them to complete that. I have a $296,000 rollover that I'm working on. I'm waiting for F&G to do that right there. I also have 3 accounts in Kansas City that I'm working on right now, waiting on Prudential to give me approval there. So, and it's my fault for those things to be delayed. And I'm saying this, and thank you, Mr. Trey, for holding my time. I appreciate you. And the reason why I'm sharing this is because, like I always say, dig your well before you become thirsty. If you know anybody in any state where you have you're going to have a prospective client or team member, get your license and get appointed right away. Don't wait too late, because I waited, right? So dig your well before you are thirsty. Thank you for allowing me to share. So,
Wait, look, you just dropped a master class in 3 minutes. So let's pull over. Let's pop the trunk. Let's start unloading some of this stuff. First off, 2 things that are echoing that I heard twice today, so we got to talk about it, is incentives. You want to be creative and create incentives not only for your team members, but for your clients as well. The annual review, there's a double benefit to the annual review. One, you get to make sure that your client stays in the pocket, if you will, for a year and doesn't fall out of the car and you get a chargeback. But you also get to talk to that client about perhaps upping his policy, adding to his policy, or getting another policy. And then the referrals, that's where the magic happens. That's where the magic happens. He said he got 2 referrals, and guess what? When you give the client a good experience, we talk about it all the time, they don't mind giving you a referral. Yep. They don't mind. They actually, but now it's almost like they work for you to a certain point, because they're going to go and bring you some referrals back. And then the other thing, Derek and Nicole were talking about IULs. Ladies and gentlemen, once you really understand how the IULs perform, and you have a certain type of client that has a certain type of income, man, you get to show that client how to attain, maintain, and transfer wealth. That's the beginning stages of setting that whole process up. So, Nicole, thank you so much for sharing, bro. You always find a way to put it all together and make it so smooth when you do it. So thank you for sharing, brother.
Thank you so much, sir.
We're gonna do two more, and then we're gonna
All
bring
right.
up the man of the hour.
Yeah, I'm seeing Mr. Anthony, and I just want to hear from him. He looks so professional, looks like a CEO already. And I don't know if he has spoken already, but Mr. Anthony, I'm going to pass this ball to you. I don't know what state and city that you are. I don't know. So I don't know how far I'm going to throw the ball, but I'm going to throw with all my energy, all from Atlanta to you to come on and share with us this morning your experience. You look like a CEO already. So you're going to share with us how you make it over there already. So Mr. Anthony, Anthony Bachet, right? Did I get that name right? I want to be sure. All right, so I'm passing the ball all the way from Atlanta to you. Can you take it off from here? You are muted, sir.
He's trying to unmute.
Yeah, you are still muted. All right. Maybe I'll pass it to somebody else and then they come back to you while you try to unmute. Or is that way anybody can unmute for him? Okay. So while Anthony is working on that, I'm gonna pass this ball. Let me see here. The former king of the Midwest, right now the king of Florida, Mr. Anthony West. I always love to hear from this man, very experienced in the industry, long time. I met him in convention a couple of times, and each time he's always smiling, have great news to share. So, Mr. Anthony and Andre West. So
Andre.
I pass the ball back to you.
Thank you so much, Nicole. I love your leadership. I love your example. And you always have something wonderful to say for all of us. And Uncle Jock, all of you, your support is so greatly appreciated. I just got a message back from our leader here, Eric Robinson, just a second ago through text. I've been talking to people and I ended up on a chat with the person whose policy I'm actually replacing a WFG policy for someone because they used up all of their budget on a UL. Like you said, Uncle Jock, that policy is great for a person with a certain income level. They have a certain situation in life, and it's a piece of their portfolio for their entire protection and retirement portfolio. But someone just gave them this policy with every nickel that they have for their policy. Every nickel that they have is going into this policy, and they are way underinsured to protect their family. So, anyway, this leader actually called me and she said, how did you get into my unlicensed group on WhatsApp? Yeah, it's a long story, everybody. But someone added me to their group some way, shape, or form. And she called me and said, "Who are you? What do you do?" I said, "Well, I am this. What company do you work for?" I said, I told her which one. I said, "It looks like you're with WFG. We need to talk." So Eric and I are going to have a conversation with her this week, and I can already see bringing her whole team over. They're all going to make more money. They're all going to be trained better. They're all going to have better products and services, and they will have a community. We will have a community that is protecting people and not taking advantage of them in the financial services industry. That's all I have to say for today. Thank you so much for bringing me
Andre,
over this morning.
man, Andre, you just uncovered one of the great things about being an Xperior. Derek talked about it earlier, and you just talked about it. So I'm a open up this nugget that you dropped. Man, we not only get to bring over unlicensed agents and get them tuned up and develop them into champions, we also get to bring over already seasoned agents. But the beauty is what you just touched on, man, we get to bring over people that have existing teams already and everybody get a raise. Like, how cool is that? What other companies do you know where you can bring over a whole team and everybody get a raise, man? That's huge. So here's the thing. I don't know if y'all picking up what's really going on. You're seeing now more people because they're now armed with the conversation. They're armed with the right conversation. When you're talking to people, as long as you know what you're talking about, and if you slow the train down long enough to have some courageous conversation with folks that are already in the business, you can make them an offer that they can't refuse. And if they do refuse it, a lot of times it really just means they are really loyal to their company or their upline. I've had a couple of people say, you know, I see it, but my loyalty is to my friend. And then what happens is they still have an opportunity to slow drip on them over there. And after a while, they still may join you in business. But ladies and gentlemen, be intentional and deliberate. Go talk to licensed agents. Talk to folks with teams. You don't have to get the biggest shark in the tank. Talk to some people with some smaller teams of maybe 10, 20 people. You bring 5 or 6 of those people over, guess what? You got action. And you just gave everybody a raise. So thank you for sharing, Andre West, the king of the South now. You were the king of the West. Now you're the king of the tropical weather. But you get to actually bring up the man of the hour, sir.
What? Here we go, everybody. This has been a wonderful opportunity.